Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? You want to see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Dory Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him on the in route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Big strike here to Moore. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nicks off the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings up 2nd down. The Haddenbrock throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Cat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Nix quick out wide, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. They'll throw again. Nix. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Once more, it's Nix. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nix from the gun. Big man showing up the yards. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Bombers. Catching.
From the red zone now. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Mixon can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guy.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the turnover into a lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. Play action, Mahomes. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys, keep taking that.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Goes to the hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Dolphins 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. They drop this down to Achane. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Dolphins.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Running down the left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down run from Achane. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Big strike here to Williams. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Nix to throw again. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Once more, it's Nix. Brought in left side by Jones. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Sends this to the end zone. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. The 3rd and 10 coming up. They felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long, they're gonna throw. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kick the running back in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But he'll stay with them after the interception. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. From his own end zone, here we go. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Play action with Nix. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Play.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Big strike here to Moore. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
4 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow, high side.
With Achan here out of the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Offense up to the line fast. Third down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Mahomes to throw for it. Has it down close. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Achan will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Now the shotgun again to Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Dolphins 21.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
First and 10, or on to Mixon. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Captain.
Nix from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Makes a tackle, he's still going. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
49. Dolphins 21. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Completed over the middle. This gets forward to around the 29. Drake Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Second down carry for AJ. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
It's on target to Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast. Going on first down, Mahomes. He's got Moore once again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter. Down out of 21. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Well, partner, we've still got a full quarter left, but surprised them with the onside kick here. And to their credit, they got the ball back.
Well, I think even the most progressive coaches in the past would have never made that call. But we're seeing this more and more. Teams becoming more aggressive by the year, especially, Kate, when they're trailing in the game, doing what they think they've got to do to give themselves a chance to win.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Look at that power. Deep left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. It's Achan on the inside give. He has room past the 25. And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 35.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. The Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 35.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
To the air, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes on first and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Goes to the hurry-up here.
31 yards.
43!
Another Dolphins. First down.
From the red zone now. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 42.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hold on, set. Joe.
Shotgun snap to Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely left up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard
With 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, we're not.
Mix off the play action. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And they get to him again. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Andrews snags another one. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
McLaughlin
off.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense is hurrying, time running down. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. Brought in by Ganson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins are out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his back, Achane. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Hauled in left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. We've set it down from 37. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. This will be the final play of the game.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So make a check in the win.